Moving on to Tuesday, we're at full body, but we're doing a timer this time. So what we're doing is 3 Tabata timers. So in parentheses or brackets, I put standard Tabata timer. So when you open up your timers app and you hit Tabata timer, if you hit just go without changing any of the numbers, that's your standard Tabata timer. Your standard Tabata timer is 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So 1, 2, and 3 are all 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Just go to your Tabata timer and hit start. That's all you're doing for this one, okay? And because there's 2 exercises per number, you're alternating. So because there's 8 rounds in 1 Tabata timer, that means if you alternate your exercises, each exercise gets done for 4 rounds. So 4 times 2 is 8, okay? So first one is quick feet and plank tucks. So we have quick feet and plank tucks. Or step. Tabata number 2, we have press jacks and lateral hops. Or step, 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 or lateral hops. If you can't hop, you could always kind of do like a scooping side to side step. And our third Tabata is out in jump squat and alternating plank shoulder raise. So out in jump, out in jump, and alternating plank shoulder raise. Or you can do it on the knee or off of a height. Okay, so a little bit more explanation. I think I explained it pretty well, but you're gonna do number 1, which when you hit start and you finish it, you're gonna realize you did 8 rounds. So first round is gonna be quick feet, second round is gonna be plank tucks, third round is gonna be quick feet, fourth round is gonna be plank tucks, and so on until you finish, okay? And again, you're doing 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. That is already programmed there for you. When you just hit start, that timer is what will already be there, okay? And then in between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, you can rest as much as you want. So you don't have to just go, go, go. You can do 1, you can take, a 2-minute break. Then you can start the second Tabata timer, take a 2-minute break, then start your last Tabata timer. So it's up to you how you rest in between. Or if you want to do it more advanced, you're not really going to rest. Like what I usually do is I hit my Tabata timer, and once I'm done, I probably give myself like 20 seconds, and then I hit start again, which gives me another 10 before I start my next round. So I pretty much will do like a 30-second breather between each one, but it's up to you how much you want to rest. So quick feet and plank tucks. So quick feet is kind of like if you ever did basketball or some kind of sport like that. It's kind of just like a conditioning drill. So you're up on your toes and you're just kind of running up on your toes. So you do want to be kind of hunched over. Your butt is kind of pressed a little bit backward and you're just alternating, kind of tapping on your toes. So that one is deceiving because that one gets really tiring and annoying. If you can't do that, you could come up with something else. You could just hit a couple of body weight squats or something, something to do with the lower body, because that's really what you're gonna work. When you're doing that, you're up on your toes, so you're activating your calves, but because you have that slight bend in you and you're kind of staying low, you're also getting the front of your thighs. So you could probably do squats or some kind of squat variation in place. And then plank tucks, you're in high plank position and you're just going to basically jump your feet toward your chest, but try to keep your legs fairly straight. Okay, so kind of like that. So my knees are bent, but they're not like this. So that's your tuck, jump out, tuck in, jump out, tuck in, jump out. You can, of course, like I said, you could tuck in, step out, or you could step in, hold it for a pause, step out, and then you can also use a height, which would just kind of be like this. So when you're doing it off of a height, just try to jump your feet in as far as you can. Okay, so like that, I'm pretty much under myself, so that's good, okay? Press jacks and lateral hops. So press jacks is kind of like a shoulder press and a jumping jack. So you hold a weight. This is only 5 pounds. You don't want it to be super heavy. And you want it to be comfortable to hold because you're gonna be moving it a lot. And every time you jump out with your legs, you're gonna press up. Okay? So this is your press jack. You could technically, if you needed to, go slower, like I just did, like this. If you need to, you can also step and press, okay? So whatever one works for you is what you're gonna do. And lateral hops. So lateral hops is just hopping from side to side. I always swing my arms to help me hop. And again, if you cannot hop, you could probably do something like I was just saying, like a kind of, it's almost like a bob and weave squat where you kind of scoop side to side and kind of just step side to side, kind of scoop down like this. You could do something like that. You could just do a really quick side step, whatever you want, something similar to one of those options. My knee's all messed up. Okay, and then our third Tabata is out in jump squat. So you're gonna start, there's a hair tickling me. Okay, I got it. Do you hate when that happens when there's like hair and you're like reaching and you don't know where the hell it is? Okay, anyways, so you're gonna jump out, my knee hurts, in a squat. You're gonna jump in and you're gonna jump up. That's 1. Usually I can get it to like pop and it goes away. Not today. Okay, out, in, jump. Out, in, jump. If you can't do that or your knee is hurting like mine is randomly right now, you can, again, do a different squat variation. You could do goblet squat, bodyweight squat. You could do something like lunges. You could do like a full sit and stand in your chair. You could add weight if you want to make it a little more difficult. Anything really to do with the legs, you could substitute. And the last one is alternating plank shoulder raise. I wonder why my knee hurts randomly. So you're going to be in high plank position and you're going to just raise up one arm, raise up the other arm. So you're just doing a raise out in front and you're alternating your arms. So with this one, you're in a high plank position. You want to open up your stance with your feet a little bit wider than normal. So if you're somebody who normally does a high plank and your feet are like really close together, you're going to want to open them up because when you lift one arm and then lift the other, you're shifting your weight. So you don't want to be like too unstable when that shift happens. So usually opening up your stance will make it a little bit better. If you have to, you can go down to your knees. So that would look like this. Raise, 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 or you can do off of a height and go from there. My laptop is in the way, but you get the point, okay? So that is Tuesday the 17th.